This is the second video in a series about graphing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to plot a straight line using 2 points. 2 points are 2 sets of coordinates. We need 2 sets of coordinates to plot a straight line. Here's 2 examples, 4 and 6, and -3 and -5. So 4 and 6, 4 is the x and 6 is the y, so 4 lies on the x line and 6 lies in the y line. So right here is where we'd plot 4 and 6, and -3 and -5 would lie right here. -3 and -5. Then we can draw a straight line between these points. Bang, there's our straight line. Let's have a look at another set of coordinates. 6 and 7, +6 on the x-axis and +7 on the y-axis. That would meet right here. And of course a 2 and -6. The 2 on the x-axis, which lies here, and a -6 on the y-axis. So this point would be here. And again we draw the straight line, and there's our straight line graph. Okay, now what do we do if we want to read a point off the line? How do we get the coordinates off a line? Well, first of all, we want to look at the easiest point that we can read. For instance, here's an easy point. That would be 6 and 7. Okay. Now, we could use any point on the line. We could use, well, here, 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 here. We could use any part of this line. We could even use it right here, and that would be, say, 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. But we want to make it simple. Okay, so we want to kind of pick where it hits right at the cross lines. Okay, right here, right here, right here. Because we're not going to be dealing with any decimals or any fractions, so that makes it easy. Okay, so if we want to read a line, it's easy to find a point dead on where it intersects. Okay, well, this time we're going to pick this point here. That would be 6 and 7. So 6 and 7. We're going to come down here. We're going to look for another point. And again, I can pick this point here if I want. I'll still get the same answer. This point here, I'll still get that same straight line. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to pick, let me see, right here, -2 and -5. So here's my 2 points. Here, -2 on the x-axis and -5 on the y-axis. And there's my straight line. Now, we're going to talk about the slope now. We're going to talk about what the slope equals, and we're going to show you how to work it out. Okay, first of all, the slope equals the rise and the run. Alright, and in the equation that we're going to be looking at in the next video, we call the rise over run, which is the slope, the m. I have no idea why it's called the m, but it's called the m. Okay, and you'll really understand it by the time we get to the next video. So that's called m. Alright, so what is the slope? Well, the slope is this here. Okay, the slope is this line here. How do we find the slope? Well, the slope is the rise over the run. And here's the rise, how high it goes, and the run. Okay, how far away it is. So how far and how high. And it's a rise over the run. So we're going to divide the run into the rise, and that will give us a slope, or we call it m. Another thing we've got to note is it would be the same answer no matter where we pick the points. Okay, the slope, the rise and the run. For instance, if I pick this point here and this point here, it would be 3/2, which actually would equal the same as this over this. So it doesn't matter because the slope will be the same no matter what. Okay, well, let's find the slope using these points here. First of all, what is the rise? Well, the rise is 12 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The run would be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 12 over 8, which equals m. And let's work that out. Right, 8 into 12. How many 8s are in 12? Well, there's 1 8 in 12. 1 times 8 equals 8. Take away 8 from 12, which is 4. We're doing long division. Put the point in after the 2. Put a 0 in so we can bring that 0 down to make that a 40. Don't forget we've got to put a point beside the 1 because we put a point after the 2. And 8 into 40 would go 5 times. So m equals 1.5. Therefore the slope equals 1.5. m equals 1.5. That's the slope. And in the next video, it's going to start making a lot more sense. We're going to introduce the formula, the equation of the rise and the slope intersect. Thank you for listening.